Lioness, lioness, scream. You're a mirror, the exiled lioness fits and bold. Feeding her light of pride, a story to be told. You're her lioness, lioness. Yeah, lioness, lioness. Larry better watch out, babe, or be with them. You're 20 corner weights. She would place it. Arch your match, you send it to the naughty corner. Naughty, naughty, naughty corner. I must increase that strong, no tape on her face. She don't take me up, she'll take you up and put you in a naughty corner. Lioness, lioness.
Hello, everybody. Hello. I hope you all can hear me well. I know that was a little bit loud beginning. I know it's a loud beginning. Now that was just a rough copy of a song that was made for me. I'm going to tweak it out, twerk it out, fix it, mix it, remix it, and then give it back to you guys, flip it and give it back to you guys later. But I did think it was nice to play a little bit of things that people make for me. People make things for me, and I appreciate it very, very much. So that song may be like a rough, how can I say, like a rough edit, a rough draft of something that's going to come in the future, because I do need another intro for our channel here. So, and also I was thinking about changing the name of the channel. So I don't know about that because, we already have songs and everything. And hi, Sue, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a few weeks. Nice to see you. Hi, American Patriot. I know the song is not everybody's taste, but you know what? That's all we have right now, so deal with it, okay? That's the person who put in work, so we're using it. If you don't like the song, then make something better. I'm joking. That's so beat up, like, get to work. Get out of my corner. Carrie, hi, Carrie. Hi, Samael. Hello, Super Suka. Oh, for those who didn't know, Super Suka is actually the one who made that song, the Lioness song. So if you guys like it, give him praise. If you guys hate it, give him the middle finger in the chat. So we'll figure that out eventually. We'll figure out how that's going to go. Hi, Larry. Welcome in. Hello, D. Thomas. Hello, Fion. Hello, welcome. Hola, Catherine. ¿Cómo estás, mujer? Ay, mucho tiempo sin verte, ¿eh? ¿Por qué te me escondes? No te me escondes, mujer. Ven, ven. Cada semana, cada hora. Ven, ven. Hi, Beak. Hi, Beak. Welcome in. Thank you, Suki. Thank you so much. Okay, then. Hi, Thomas. Welcome. All right, let's begin. Let's stop with all the formalities. We don't need all of this. Hello, Kohai. We don't need no formalities. Let's begin right now because we are just wasting time when we could be doing more precious things. Okay. So today I do have a bit of a different thing going on because today is Larry and Samuel's day to stream. However, I have stolen them, put them in the permanent timeout today, so they are with me. They are in my possession. I have them all in my possession. I also have Nomi too. I kidnapped her as well because she wants to be friends with us. She's gonna have to deal with it too. Isn't she adorable? But one thing I wanted to tell you guys before we begin is that people were talking about Larry and Samuel working for me or whatever they do for me. And I want to tell you guys something. I do not need Samuel and Larry to work for me. I don't need their labor. The thing that I have from them is their souls. I have their souls. I don't need their labor because I have their soul. It's not a transaction like that. I have taken their souls. Well, they sold it to me. Okay, let's be real. They sold it to me. And now they're mine. This is not a slavery thing. This is more of a soul collection. Nomi's next. She doesn't know that yet, but shh. Speaking of, I want to bring Samuel on. Hi, Samuel. I would like to
salutations.
Greetings.
Larry, and eventually the soul that I am planning on taking later on, Nomi.
No,
Hi, Nomi.
you can't have it.
You didn't hear that. You didn't. How are you all? How are you guys this Friday afternoon? How are you guys doing?
Not too shabby.
Doing great, knowing that our show was hijacked tonight. So yeah, I guess we're going to have to accept that we are in your graces tonight.
Yes.
Thrall is a better word. We're in her thrall.
You know
Okay.
what?
So.
I don't need any talk back. I don't need any pushback. All I need is complete silence. Enjoy with me. But I'm so happy to have you guys here. And honestly, we have a bit of a conversation about wenches and hoes. Wenches and hoes. And I don't know if you guys I don't know if you guys are ready about this conversation, because this is something that I've been seeing a lot online. Women talking about why men die alone, saying that women and children hate their fathers and hate men. This is the reason why they leave them alone, and they die eating, they say, eating TV dinners, and die eating what's it called, in old panties, dirty soaked panties, and so on and so forth. We're going to handle all of that today. So are you two ready? Because I want to show you guys a quick video. I muted you guys because there's some extra background noise. I don't know who it's coming from, but I muted you. But you guys can feel free to unmute when you're ready to speak, because I'm not silencing you guys. So I'm going to pull up this clip for you all, and we will get your guys'. Okay, Larry, I'll get you guys' views on it.
Sorry, I thought I muted.
Okay. All right, I'll mute you guys just for a sec. There we go. Mute. All right, here we go. I'm going to play this for you.
Men are dying alone, and they've been dying alone. This post is from Valentine's Day 2020, and 3 years ago, 3 years plus, and look at what this guy is whining about. So he says, she, his wife, left me 15 years ago and took the kids back to Puerto Rico. I barely talk to them anymore. I stay at home and I be by myself. When I get home and open that door, everything is dark. I try to play psychology with myself. I'll watch a good movie or read the Bible or take 2 pills and go to sleep early, but it's not working. It's not reality. The reality is I'm alone. I need somebody, somebody physically with me. I need my family with me. Whatever I did, I apologize for not listening, for not taking her seriously. She'd tell me, I don't mind if you party some, but you need to pay attention to your family. And I'd do it for a while, then I'd forget. I don't know why. I was young. I was bored. I felt like I was trapped. But now that I'm this age, I understand. Those were the best days of my life. Now I wish I had somebody to take care of the way I used to before. Back in the 90s, 2 jobs, nice apartment, buying them everything. Christmas and holidays. I want to go back to bed with my wife, with my kids in the other room, and tomorrow we go to work. That's it. Normal. I just want normal.
All right. So before she gives her commentary, my panel, you guys heard what this woman said, right? She found. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. She found this random, I guess, Reddit post talking about how a man was upset. How he's upset for living alone, and he feels bad and he just wants his family back. She probably had to scrub the internet just to find this one post where she could use as an example of men being lonely and being, I guess, contrite about their past mistakes and saying they're so sorry that this happened and they just want their family back. What do you guys see in this little Reddit post? Is there something that I'm missing? Because I have my own view, but I want to hear your guys' first.
No, me, go ahead.
Gentlemen? Oh, dang it. It's sad. I have compassion for guys who want that normality in their lives. I might sneeze, so I apologize if I just do it out of random. But
Haram. Sorry.
That's okay. I have compassion because those are guys, men who want the realness of a family. They long for it. They want to be loved and needed and be able to provide for those loved ones. But that wasn't his choice. That was her choice to leave him. And I think that's selfish of her to get up and abandon him and leave him behind. And I don't know, I don't think she shared that of his man's story, if she allowed the kids to be a part of their lives or he just didn't choose to be a part of their lives, because he just said, I don't talk to them anymore. So whose choice was that? Is it him not making that initiative to keep in contact with him, or is it the wife that doesn't want him to keep in contact? So there's like a little bit of context, but yeah, if he longs for it, he just wants that normality. Like, I always support men of let's not focus on the negativity. If you want that again, you obviously have a new clean. I can't say like a new slate, but you have another opportunity. You have another opportunity for someone who wants to build that life with you. Seek it out. Not all women are heartless. Yeah, granted, there are a lot of bad women in the world who will take men for granted, and
No.
yeah, and use them to their advantage. But yeah, I just encourage guys, if you've had a breakup, you've gone through divorce, it's not the end. You have another chance to go at it again and communicate with your partner of the potential issues or what you're going through. It doesn't hurt to be vulnerable. But I can't say much about that. I'm an open book. I like to express things, and because I've never been married and I don't have kids, so I can't fully relate on that.
Time limits, because we have to get 2 other people too. So maybe we should do like maybe 1 minute of each person.
Well,
Because Nomi, she's like,
I was done already, so I was gonna be like, all right, Sam or Larry.
I'll go next. Unfortunately, this is more and more common. I mean, there was a time where you would see something like this and it would definitely get a lot more attention because it would be more of an anomaly, I think. But at this point, I think a lot of, especially younger guys, because of the way, yeah, the social climate is at this point, it's gonna be more and more common. It just is. I mean, from a guy's perspective, you don't know if you're gonna get the cops called on you just for telling a woman on the street that she's beautiful. You don't know what's gonna happen to you, And so some of this some of this isolation now, it's gonna be self-inflicted. I mean, a lot of guys they're gonna put their best foot forward, but I mean, let's face it. I mean, technology has a hand in it too. I mean,
are you saying MGTOW, sir, without saying?
no, 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 no.
Okay.
I'm definitely not. I'm not MGTOW. I don't have anything against them, but just that's just not me. But I do think that just dating online, all the apps and everything. I mean, you could be a good looking guy, but hell, the apps will tell a woman that, hey, there's a better looking guy with more money 5 miles away from you or 5 miles away from her. It's just, guys, we look at all that stuff. We analyze everything, and a lot of guys will take themselves out of the game before they even bother to even speak to a woman. It's just,
Samael?
Well, look, there are guys who will take something like that in stride. They do exist, but I think that the fact of the matter is men are hardwired to want a family, to raise children, to protect and provide for a wife. That it's in our DNA, and so you get guys like this who, when they lose that, they lose purpose. Just speaking from my own experience, as you know, Amira, I'm divorced. I have children, and it's hard. It's very hard. For the first couple of years, I had some very, very dark times I went through over this. So, I mean, I can relate to the dude.
Okay, I appreciate all of you guys' points. I want to respond to Nomi. Nomi said that she didn't have enough information, but in the article, the lady said the reason why the wife left was because he was partying. And she said, you can still party, but calm down on the partying and remember to listen to the family and attend to your family. So that was the wife's reasoning, supposedly, for taking off with the children. Larry, you were saying that men are going to start doing this more often, like isolating, because you don't know if you can even tell a woman that she's beautiful or not anymore. In this case, I don't know if this man is purposely isolated or is he falling into a depression, or who knows what happened in the situation. This is why I want to continue with the story. And Samael, what you said about men isolating because they don't have a purpose without their family, I don't know. I don't think I have a response to that, actually, because it's a hard, when you actually said it, my heart fluttered a little bit, because when you said that, the man feels like he doesn't have any purpose without his family, it hurts. That's all I'm And it just hurts. So I want to hear what this wench has to say about the. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just, for lack of a better word, I want to hear what this wench has to say.
This guy only cares about himself. He's only sad because he's unhappy. So this woman and her children left 15 years ago, and he's just now regretting his choices. So you mean to tell me, she said you're partying too much, you need to calm down. He ignored her, she leaves, and now that being the old man in the club is boring. Now he wants his family back. I hope his wife got remarried to a real man many years ago. Do you know how many natural disasters have happened in Puerto Rico in the past 15 years? But he didn't say, when the earthquake came, when those hurricanes came, I thought about my children being in danger. Nope. 15 years, and he only gives a damn because he's lonely. This man didn't know or try to find out if his kids were dead or alive before this.
Does she have a point here where she's saying that, oh, if they were in Puerto Rico, then he should have been caring about them before this 15-year mark? Why after 15 years all of a sudden you're saying you want your family back? How does she know that he wasn't saying this the whole time, and this is just now getting onto Reddit or wherever she found this? What do you guys think?
That's my
The
first
de-
thought: is how does she know?
right, the devil is in the details, and who the hell is she to, you know, she doesn't know. She only knows what she's reading. You know,
Because everything on the internet is true.
And everything on the internet is happening in real time, remember? Like, there's no stories that are told after a long time. It's just, yeah. So let's hear what else she has to say.
Pathetic. And this is a lesson many men are getting firsthand. In older generations, these men used to leave their families and come crawling back when they hit Social Security age, looking to reconcile, aka looking for a comfy place to die. That's over. Kids are going to therapy now instead of trying to build some BS relationship with a selfish parent who always put themselves ahead of their kids. And a lot of these men are getting their Social Security garnished anyway because of child support. No money and no safety net. Need to learn how to govern themselves accordingly. Because let's go back to what he himself said. His wife said, go ahead and party some, but you need to pay attention to your family. I'd do it for a while, then I'd forget. You didn't forget, you just didn't want to do it. Then the excuse changes. Oh, I was young. I was bored. I felt trapped. That's like 5 different excuses, sir. Which is it? But the truth is, he thought he could have it all, and you can't. Now he's paying. Like and follow for more.
No, we won't be
right,
following you. We will not like you.
right.
And another
Well,
thing, my panel, I want to ask you guys a question. This woman, the way she's speaking, right? Like like what D Thomas said, like, be who the F are you?
yeah, exactly.
She is speaking, and I'm sharing this with you guys because I know a lot of my following, we kind of have more red pill people in here. We have some MGTOW, very small MGTOW. We have Passport Bros, Clue. We have a few. We have a mixed group here, and I want you guys to all kind of be balanced. I want us to all be balanced. I don't want us to just be one side or the other. I want these our men to hear what these wenches are saying. I called her a wench because I think she's being completely off balance. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about, and she's just judging. But nonetheless, I want us to hear this because then you guys can see what the women are actually thinking that aren't sitting here trying to defend themselves against men. She's just here. This is a feminist channel. The channels that I'm watching right now are all feminist channels. This is why I'm sharing it with you. What do you guys think?
I think she's no different than a race hustler. And do you know how many men that I know, especially when I was in the military, how many men that I knew that left because their wives made the same excuse that this guy was given? You're not spending enough time with our family. You're always deploying. You're always that. And then those guys left to appease their wives, and the wives left them anyway. The first guy I met in basic, he had to come back in to finish off to get his retirement because his wife harped on him about leaving for 5 years, and then he finally did, and a month later she left it.
You can't win. You can't
No, you
win
can't.
with women. I'm sorry, and I know I'm a woman. Know me. I know you're a woman too. But can we admit you can't win with us? There's just no winning. It's because eventually we're going to find a way that you're wrong. Don't you agree?
Us women, we do have a tendency of digging up information, digging up the past, because we're not satisfied a lot of the times. It's not because we don't trust you. It's more of like, well, what's the reason given? Like, yeah, go out and party, but let me be with you and party. Let's do it. Let's limit the partying and going out. Don't make it your life. Okay, you changed your excuse now because you're bored. All right, that's not a good reason. Clearly, what you just told me, you're bored, meaning that doesn't give me the security that you want this with me.
Mm.
I mean, what's the reason? My question is him partying a reason to ruin your futures, the future for your children, to break up a home, to take off in the middle of the night? Is this enough reason for a woman to break a home?
Well,
I don't think so.
let's take a look at the information that we have here. We have what we're told by the lady who made this TikTok is that this man's wife left after apparently giving him several chances to give up his partying ways. I would say in order to keep that family together, they were probably both at fault. Like once you become a parent, it's no longer about you. It's about the next generation. It's about those kids. You give those things up. He should have done that. I absolutely agree with her on that. However, you don't break a home over it. You encourage the other party to make those changes necessary for the good of those kids. You work with them on it.
Mhm.
You stand with them, which is, I believe, in most wedding vows.
Hmm. Just like Fionn said, the wedding vows is not about a feeling of love. It's not about how you feel. It's about sickness and health. It's about a contract, a promise, a commitment. It's not about, oh, today I feel bad and this week I'm not liking you. You don't even have to like your husband at sometimes. You don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And I'm gonna repeat something that I said to you when we first met. Love is a choice that you make every day, sometimes every minute. It's not a feeling.
I want to hear what this wench continues to say. Oh, we're changing the wenches. This is a new wench. Okay, guys, there's a new wench that we're going to be watching, and here she goes. Let's see.
Hey, beautiful people, welcome back here into my YouTube channel. My name is Maria David. All right, when we talk about dying alone, of course, we are not saying literally like dying with a lot of people together and burying you in the same grave. We are saying that there's not going to be any family around you, no wife, no children. And studies have shown that men have been dying alone for the past 3 years, which I feel like is even getting worse now. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section.
Okay, so she is talking about it being recent in 3 years. I beg to differ. I believe that men have been dying alone since the beginning of time. The difference is that women were never dying alone before until now. Now, women are dying alone. Where it used to be always men. If anybody died alone, it was always a man. Women always had their family around. Women always had children. Women always had a husband. They always had their family because women belong in a unit. So men dying alone is not something so bad or so difficult or something, because men are okay by themselves if they don't have to be with a group. Women, we have to be with a group. So a woman dying alone is more strange than a man dying alone. Men
Yeah,
men will take that death with honor. A woman, she'll go down kicking and screaming and crying. Why is no one with me? Why nobody? You don't have kids anymore. You don't have a husband because you divorced all of them, or killed them. Who knows what you did? You don't have children because a lot of women are growing old with no kids. All you have is your job and the sisterhood. Go ahead, Larry.
yeah, it's sad, and of course, it's all our fault, us men, you know. Um, and a lot of these women are, I mean, let's face it, a lot of these women are women who chase their dreams. They're making $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, but their personality sucks. You know, like you said, they got no kids. Nobody wants to marry them.
Shut up,
It's
Shadow.
but yeah, it's I'm seeing this a lot. And I was actually watching a video earlier, and there are a lot of women making TikTok videos and are alone, and a lot of them aren't even in their 30s yet. They're close, but they're taking no accountability or responsibility. Now, one of them even acknowledged that she has men lining up, offering to take her places, want to get to know her, want to marry her potentially. And she was on there complaining about this one guy not paying any attention to her and was acting like her life was over and was blaming all men for the way this man was acting.
It's not about how many men are attracted to a woman or how many men want a woman. It's about the man that that woman wants, not wanting her.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, and I know the Abrahamic religions talk a lot about this too, and there's a degree of truth to it that I also believe. There is a clear division of labors between the sexes. When you have a mated pair, like a married couple, for example, right? A woman is, generally speaking, hardwired to take care of the progeny, to be a mother, to take care of the home. A man's job is to make sure that that home stands, that those progeny and that wife have food and are taken care of, and if need be, die for them. That is the trade-off. We are expendable. Women are not.
Nomi?
Um, yeah. Well, me being a woman and actually longs for that to have like the family.
Because I know I'm not a woman. I know
Yeah.
I'm definitely not. But go
Yeah,
ahead. Go ahead, Nomi.
no, didn't mean to make fun of that, but yeah, like I long for that to have like a family and communicate. Like I do want that man to be my protector, my guide, my guidance, my warrior, be that person for me that will fight for me. Um, but yeah, like unfortunately, we just live in a generation where that I fall into the category, unfortunately, that I am I'm a woman that has a has a career, and I can't really do a lot of dating here because there's like not a lot of guys my age who want the same thing that I want because they have the Peter Pan syndrome, which is I'm young forever and then I'll settle down when I'm young, old and brittle. And then I want the family. Um and yeah, instead of cats, I have dogs. I don't call myself a dog mom. I'll take care of my pets because that's how I was raised, but that's kind of filling the void of like that companionship, just knowing that there's someone there for me at my house that will greet me with a wagging tail and wants to give me like little kisses. So yeah, like
Nomi. Don't say that. Don't say that because I already know what the men are thinking. Well, the men that I listen to in the red pill, God forbid. But I already know what they're thinking. As soon as a woman says that, something like you said, which is completely innocent, you just said something completely how you feel and so on and so forth.
yeah,
The men who hear that, a lot of them will say, "Oh, you feel glad when you come home and there's a dog barking and wagging its tail." He's like, "A woman should be happy when she comes home and there's a bunch of little ones screaming, 'Mommy, mommy, mommy's home.'" So they
but
compare
that's
that.
but here's the thing, like I actually got mad at my dog the other day, my Belgian Malinois. I called him a brute because like he got on my nerves. So I see where you're coming from on that. It's like, okay, like I get frustrated. I also have to clean up my yard from the poop. So they're also demanding, and I'm not like trying to defend, like, yeah, dogs are the same as kids. I see them as dogs. I grew up on a farm. When a dog is not doing well and the time is coming, I have to go with the emotion of like, okay, I'm gonna have to put this dog down. But I'm not, like I said, not trying to replace dogs as kids. I'm saying is like I would love to have kids. But there's so many women out there that don't want to have that life and they're okay with having cats, and that's not okay. That's not like a good companionship. Like I'll just take what I have right now, which is like the dogs. I know I'll have that desire of having a family, but right now I'll just take the little wet kisses for my dogs.
Well, your pets will eat you when you die. So
I
let's go
know.
back to the video. Let's go back to the video. See what the wenches are talking about. One sec. Let me put this up. And yeah, here we go.
I have few stitches to share with you all, then I'll share my opinion at the end of this session.
And I thought this is the perfect vehicle to talk about how men are dying alone, and they've been dying alone.
So this reminded me of the story of a man who lived in the US. He went to the US, forgot his Kenyan family, and came back like when he was just heading towards the grave, just waiting for them to take care of him in his last days, and he brought nothing back with him. And this is also another story. He went to Tanzania, which is like a neighboring country. You could just take a night bus and visit your family. But he lived in Tanzania for 42 years, never came back to see his wife and sons. And when he decided to come back home at 94, his His wife and sons were dead, and he expected his extended family to take care of him. And what happened? His family took care of him. And as you can see, this is from 2022. So there are women who there are family members who still believe in caring for people like this.
No. Wait. First of all, she didn't say there's so much missing here because
a lot missing.
typically when men go abroad, they work and they send monies home. Even if they don't come home, they send money home. This doesn't, there's so much missing here. And I'm like, so we're supposed to believe that this man just disappeared, right? And came back at the ripe age of 94 and said, oh, I'm here, guys, now change my diaper. What do you guys have to say?
No, I think you're right. I think there's a lot missing to that, and I think that lady intentionally left that out for for her narrative. A man was sending money home, and then of course his family passed away. If that was his only reason for leaving this country, if he's anything like me, I mean, hell, if they're buried there, I'm gonna want to be as close to them as possible.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, there's some information that's missing, but like I believe with the article, it sounded whoever was telling the article has an issue that the family still brought him in because their family will take care of him. I had a similar situation. My mom's side, my grandpa left. Once my family, my uncle, my mom, my grandmother, once they became U.S. citizens, they got naturalized. My grandpa bounced. He left. He abandoned the family. He went back to Mexico for another woman. And I didn't meet my grandpa until I was 13. And that's when he started having heart failure. And he reconnected with us, and we got in contact. My mom was thrilled to like get that back with that relationship with my grandpa. Unfortunately, the woman that he married was a total witch. Did not want anything to do with us. Was super controlling of who he's allowed to see and talk to. We found out my mom has half brothers, no sisters, like yeah, just half brothers.
What's that song? Larry, what's the song? Papa was a rolling stone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah, so but my mom's half brothers wanted to build the bridge of like, hey, like you're our only sister, you're our siblings, let's like we'll do it. Like let's be a family. She decided against it. So whatever little that my grandpa had, like freedom wise, he wanted to reconnect because he realized he made a mistake. So that man in Tanzania, he realized he made a mistake, but like 94 years, yeah, there's bitterness. Things that are missing.
Family is family.
Yeah, things that are missing. Did he send the
Family.
money? Did he keep communication? Why else would they allow him to come back into their life and them take care of him? So
Right.
clearly,
They acted like nothing happened.
yeah. So that's what my grandpa did. He did his best to keep communication with us, despite of like the woman he married to. And even my grandpa has passed now, but we made connections with my half family, and we have that now.
All right, let's see how this story ends.
And it breaks my heart knowing that
Gosh, this woman.
this is what men look at and tell women they're going to die alone, and yet they're doing shit like this. This man came back from Tanzania, and his wife was dead.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And he still expects
She's so dramatic.
to take care of him like his grandchildren.
She's also disingenuous.
Take care of him
Mhm.
when he was never in their lives for 42 fucking years.
I got it. Yeah. So
Falling back when they hit Social Security age. Look,
Okay, so finally we're moving back to something else. Okay, so that woman, I don't believe her. I don't believe her.
I don't believe her at all.
even if the story about this man is true, and I have seen men do stuff like that in my own life. I mean, it does happen, but it's not like she's telling the story of this one man, and then she's saying like, oh, they do this, right? That's the
Mhm.
problem right there. That's the problem. It's the same crap as going around saying like, oh, this lady broke my heart, so screw all women. You know,
Well, yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that's
it's
how
the
it is.
same
You
thing.
have one man, that means all men do this. One woman, that means all women do this. And I know I'm not. I'll talk about this later because I know the whole like MGTOW and the whole red pill. But just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Looking to reconcile, aka looking for a comfy place.
Okay, this is a really good video. You should go back and listen to it. But this one was talking about this article by this man who's upset that he was going through all his partying days and didn't care about his family, so they left him. And now that he's older, he really, truly regrets it. And how all these old men, they want to party hard, but once they hit their old age, they want someone comfortable to take care of them. And the funniest thing is that my ex actually had the audacity to say this to my face. Not once, but twice. And he was only drunk one of the times. The first time was when he was trying to convince me to have an open polyamorous relationship because we were both raised very, very religious. He felt like he didn't get a chance to live a little. So as he's pushing 40, he's looking back in his life going, oh, I've missed out on all this stuff. He's like, I want to party. I want to go sleep around and have experiences that I was never allowed to have. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, that does not sound like fun to me. And he's like, well, then I want to go do it without you.
Is her breathing a little bit
Yeah,
labored?
why is she hyperventilating?
Yeah.
Right. She's like,
She is.
And maybe I'll come back later and we'll grow old together.
She's
He
saying all
wanted
that
me to
before her
wait
husband
around
came in.
for him to sow his wild oats and thought that I would be waiting for him when he got back. Then, a couple of months later, I had told him I was done. We had split, but we hadn't told the kids yet. We were waiting till after the holidays so that we didn't pull a Chandler Bing and completely ruin their memories of the holidays. And so we're acting like we're still together. And he's drunk. It's around Christmas time. He's drunk. And he starts talking about the girls he's texting and having all this fun with and stuff like that. And then he starts talking about how he has so much confidence that I'm not going to go anywhere and that he is going to be able to go and live this life and that I will be waiting for him. And the whole time I'm just like, that's not going to happen. And that next year, he became increasingly more and more angry and accused me of being hostile as I continued to break away and truly sever ties. He acted as though I was attacking him when I was just doing what you do when you split up, because he truly believed that I was just going to wait for him. And then when it became abundantly clear that that was not going to happen, he started whining to the kids and being like, man, I really wish your mom would take me back. No, I will always love your mom. If she would take me back, I would come home in a minute. Which even my 8-year-old recognized that because he had a girlfriend, it was very rude and disrespectful for him to say that about.
so,
That's kind of
guys.
funny, but
Bad men exist all over the world, but in this case, just like D. Thomas said, that isn't a relationship. I'm sorry, that was the FU. FU said that. He said polyamory is not a serious relationship. It's called a situationship. And just because you brought children in the world as a result of your polyamory doesn't make it a marriage and doesn't make it a real relationship. It is still just basically hoeing around to me.
Mhm.
What do you guys think? And somebody said the antidepressant kicked in. That's why she's like, and then we did it.
Well, I was going to say, people who usually do that, like do the heavy breathing when they're talking, means they're making up their story on the fly.
Mm.
That's what I get.
Yeah, because if you're telling a story, you're telling it straight, uninterrupted, not heavy breathing, not distracted, and like doing a lot of hand motions. When they do that, that means they're uncomfortable. So that's why they're trying to, I guess, make a way to make their picture clearer of what they're sharing, what they're telling.
You know what I got? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
Well, and that's the thing is like we're to believe. Here's the thing: the problem with anecdotal stuff, right? We've all got anecdotes, right? And they may be true insofar as our perception and our experience of the thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean it translates to somebody else. So when you tell a story like this, even if she's being 100% genuine, we only have her word for it. And I don't believe that she is being 100% genuine in this case. But even if she was, even if she was, right? All I have is her word for it. And I've had enough experience with bad relationships going south, and not just in my own life, but with my parents and their parents and so on and so forth. Because this kind of thing sort of it gets generational. But is that one side will say awful things about the other side, whether they're true or not, because it gives them an edge.
You guys know what? The majority of times when I hear stories from women, even though I'm a woman, I know I'm a woman. I have a lot of criticism for women because I see you. I know you because I am you. Women, a lot of times, when I hear them telling a story, I believe maybe 20% of their stories, maybe even less, because women, a lot of women just want to be seen as this perfect things. All women really want to be seen as perfect. So especially when you're telling stories about their husbands or ex-husbands or something like that, it's rare to find a woman who can say her flaws and admit where she was wrong and how she may have caused some of the things that happened, that things that went sour. The majority of women that I see, all they do is talk about how bad the man was. Oh, I was just going along with what he wanted me to do. And then he left me, and I was left there with the children, rocking chair on a wooden house and everything. And I was barefoot and pregnant again. And it's like, women can be insufferable at times. So I'm like, a lot of times I believe men's stories more than women, because women tend to make themselves look better always in the story. And it could be the case that the woman was better, but I can't believe in my little pea brain head that every story that we hear from a woman is that she was the good one all the time and that the man is just so evil.
Right.
It,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
thank you. Watching that video, what came to me was she was in the car waiting on that guy to come out. And so she was trying to get all of that out because she went from being the wife to the side chick. I think she's still hooking up with the guy. And I think that she's pissed off because he hasn't dropped the other girl. And she was
Mm,
waiting on him to get in the car. And that's why she hurried up and put all that out. That's
mm.
what I think.
So she's lying on this story to make it seem like, okay, I see. Let's finish the story. I think she's almost done with that story. Let's see. Hold on, wait. Let me pull it up. There it is. All right.
About his ex-wife.
I stay at home and I be by myself. When I get home and open that door, everything is dark.
Watch that video I staged because it's detailed.
Oh heck no! Is this the voice she's gonna use the whole time? We are not. I refuse to suffer that. Wait, let me hear it.
Of course, of how this man.
Why does she
found-
sound
No,
like a
no,
Smurf on
no.
Quaaludes?
Yeah.
We're not doing it. No, we're not. I refuse to suffer a woman with a voice filter like that. I'm sorry. No. Let's move on.
All right.
And the
This
subtitles were so
particular man
small.
that was, analyzed in the beginning of the video, he didn't feel bad until he was getting old and he needed his family to bury him. I feel like that's most mentality that men have. They feel like I want to party hard. I want to have a lot of girls around me, even while you're married. That's what they do. They want to be like, I want to feel young again. When they are supposed to have that quality time with their family, they spend that time, that money, the resources outside someone that would never be with them when they are sick or when they are old. The only person that will stay with you even when you're very ill at your old age with love is your wife.
Yeah, okay. Now I want to get you guys' views on this. I think I've had enough. I want to tell you guys something really quickly, and I want to get your guys' opinion on what I'm about to say right now. You guys know I'm all about men. I am a men's rights activist, of course, but in no way am I a simp for men. Just like I don't expect any men to simp for me. If you simp in my chat, I will delete you. I will block you. Anyway, I don't believe in simping. So what I'm going to do is be very honest. Men do okay. You see men saying the same thing about women. Women just want to party. They want to be young. They want a hot girl summer. They want to do this, this, and this. They leave the family. They go out. They leave the kid with the grandma, and they go off and live their life. They get remarried. They do something else, and it's true. So when these women are saying this about these men, I want to admit something. a lot of times when I see a lot of the men, especially the red pill men who come and they're always saying like, we're going to be like 40 and I'm going to marry a girl who's 20 and then I'm going to live my life with her. You're going to have all these babies. It's going to be great. I wanted to say this. This is a choice. A man can do this. There's nothing really wrong with doing it. But the problem is I've seen many times where the man gets old and the woman, because she's still in her young years or she still looks good or she's still got it, she don't want to be next to a geriatric patient, so she will leave you. And you, being a husband to her for however how many years or what have you, no matter how many kids, she will drop you and run off because she wants to continue her life. She's not even halfway done, and you're already at the end. She's still halfway there. So that's the thing that a lot of men have to think about when they're always chasing after that youth of a woman. I want her youth. I want her to be young. I can't stress this enough. In my culture, we try to marry closer to our ages if possible. But if it does happen, we do have many marriages that are big age gaps. But especially when we're young, we try to get closer to our ages because we want to grow together. The man takes the woman's youth and the woman enjoys that man's youth as well. Because we all know it's not only women that go down in old age. Women are not the only ones that start losing a lot of things in old age, okay? Men, let's be honest with yourselves, okay? Not everything works as well when you get past 45.
Oh, women ain't the only ones with bits that sag as you get older. I can't sit down on the bench without adjusting first.
Okay, Samuel, let's get Samuel out of here. Samuel, get it together.
Naughty corner, Samuel. Naughty corner.
Really, I did not need that side comment, but what do you guys think? I'm not going to simp for anyone. Like I said, men chasing the youth of a woman, I understand it. They're more attractive and so on and so forth. But you need to remember, by the time you're getting geriatric, how old is that girl going to be? How old is she going to be when you're geriatric and you need a breathing tube and nothing else works down there? How old is she going to be? Is she still going to be in her 30s? Because she's going to say, I still have life. I'm leaving.
You know that actually happened, right? It was but I think, Samuel, correct me if I'm wrong. What ended up happening is the guy was filthy rich. I think he was an oil tycoon, and he was married to a model named Anna Nicole Smith. And there were a lot of reports up. How old was he, Sam? Wasn't he like in his 80s or something
Well,
like
he
that?
was in his early 90s. He was about to drop dead at any moment.
Yeah, and he did shortly after. He did shortly after marrying her. But there were reports of her just, when he tried to be intimate with her, where she was just disgusted, and I think he was like peeing the bed, wetting the bed, and things like that, and and she was just on him about it, and she was just like, just basically, "You get off me." And then when he passed, um, she ended up in a big fight with his son over his fortune because she tried to take his money.
Yeah. She also, she wasn't around for much longer after that either. She died fairly young. But
yeah, she did.
No,
Didn't she die of an overdose?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I remember as well. Yeah, I see your point of view. Like these older guys going for the younger girls, just they want to have the youth. They still want to, I guess, live that life of being social and being out and about. Yeah, I think it's just more of like standing up, like what you really want, and like sitting down and like go through the pros and cons. Like yeah, like Anna Nicole Smith. Like wait, how old was that? What was the age difference between that 90-year-old and her?
Wasn't she like 28 or 29 or something like that? She was young.
She was like 24 when she got together with him. I think she was like 28 when he died.
Yeah.
So that's like 2, maybe 3 generations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
She could have easily been his great granddaughter.
Yeah, that's excessive, but I mean, I do believe like if you want to be with someone that truly is for you, if they're older in their age, but I think communication is the key thing versus of like, yeah, I want you to take care of me when I'm old geriatric and my hip is busted and I can't, do what I need. I could do back in my prime, but I think it's up to the individual themselves, like the woman that wants to pursue that.
I don't know. I mean, what I see is two people, two genders saying the same thing about one another, but not realizing that both do it. And let's just focus on the people that do it instead of trying to label men this way, saying that men are the ones who always leave the family, men are the ones who always want to party and they just leave the wife at home. And then men saying the same thing about women. Women are the ones who leave the house. Women are the ones who want to be 304s and hot girl summer. How about both people do it?
Yeah,
And
that's the biggest problem is that everybody wants to blame the other party and no one wants to look at their own behavior.
Right.
Yeah.
And
No,
no one wants to be responsible for themselves.
right. And I agree with you. I mean, yeah, I mean, in a man's nature, yeah, we just in general, we tend to be attracted to youth. For me personally, mm-mm. Because it's just for me, what do you have in common if I'm 38 and let's say I was single and I'm 38
still
and
young, very young, 38.
okay, well then let's do 48, right?
Yeah, let's
And
get
I
over 40.
and
Yeah.
48 and I'm chasing after a 22-year-old. I mean, what do I have in common with her? And I'd be a fool to think that this woman is going to stay with me for any extended period of time. And if she's even with me in the first place, is because I've got resources that she's in need of, and that's the only reason why she's around. Once she has what she needs, she's gone. And
But there's an understanding, though. You know that, Larry. There's an understanding between the two that the man knows that she's there for resources. This is why prenups are crucial, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, and I've got not another story, but example of that is uh, one of my uncles. His dad was in his late 60s. I think he was like in his 70s. He started dating a 19-year-old. He decided, hey, I'm gonna go to the hospital and stock up on some Viagra to keep up with her. Well, she put him in the she put him in the bed for 2 years, and he passed away. He was paralyzed from the neck down because he was chewing down so many blue pills trying to keep up with her sexually that it destroyed his body.
Yeah. Probably his spine was messed up by then.
Yeah.
His pelvis.
No.
I mean,
He's
you
like,
get
I
to
just
that
need
age.
to sit down.
Yeah,
I need to sit down.
the hit's like a brittle cracker at that age. So
It's like that. What's that? What's that show? Anna. What's the one with Snooze? Death by Snoo Snoo.
Futurama.
Yeah, Futurama.
Yeah.
Do you think 49 will not? Yeah.
So we have that. Now, the next thing I want to show you all is another woman. Now, this is a little bit different. Clue, go to Naughty Corner. Now, this one is a little bit different.
Literally.
This one, yeah. For real. So this one is a woman who got arrested. So this woman got arrested, and so I want to say I don't even know her race. She could be Eastern European. She could be just white mixed with something else. But anyway, this woman, she's a wife. She got arrested for being drunk. She was caught on the side of the road, passed out at the wheel with her head slumped down. And I just want to show you all how the proper way to handle the police when you're in this situation is not.
Do not.
Here we go. I'm going to share the screen, and there we go. It's going to be loud.
Touch me.
Okay.
If you touch me, oh hi, thank you.
All right. Can you put the car in park and turn it off, please?
Yeah, of course. I was just looking for a number.
Runs up 31012. Can you turn off the car for me?
Yeah, of course.
You do realize you're in the wrong lanes, right?
I do. I was just looking for a number.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the roadway.
I know that. I was looking for a number.
Why would you be on the wrong side of the roadway, though?
She's on the wrong side of the road, and she's looking at the cop like, "What? Why are you bothering me? I'm looking for a number." Why are you bothering me, ma'am? The road goes west. You are going east. So
I was pulled off the side of the road.
Yeah, you're not on the side. You're You're in the westbound lanes and you're facing eastbound.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I apologize.
Where are you coming from?
North Palm Beach.
North Palm?
Yes.
What are you doing over there?
Drinking.
That's where I live.
Where are you coming from, though?
I had to drop off the friend
Where?
in North Palm.
Can
The
you give me
lies.
keys, please?
Why?
Give me the keys, please. Give me the keys to your vehicle.
I don't understand why I have to.
You don't have to understand. Just give me the keys.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. So where are you coming from? Where are you coming from?
Don't touch my stuff. No one.
I was coming from my friend's house in Jupiter,
What are you doing at your friend's house?
dropping her off. I have 3 children at home.
You go out tonight?
No.
You've been drinking?
Yes.
Where were you drinking at?
My house.
Your house or your friend's house?
My house. My friend needed help because she was in a dangerous situation.
So you were drinking at home and then went to your friend's house? Jupiter?
No, I was drinking at my friend's house and then I went home and I was at home.
So she's lying. So I just want you guys to see the lies. And here we go. So this is where she's going to see how calm she is in the beginning. Things are going to start getting a little bit more aggravated. Watch.
No.
Here we go.
She's not being cooperative, saying we're going to have to rip her out.
Take her out. All right. Alexandra, you go by Alex?
No, I don't go by Alex. I have
You go by Alexandra?
4 kids and I need to get a hold of my husband. I haven't died.
Your husband's sleeping and he's home with your kids.
Alexandra.
And take me home to him.
Alexandra, focus on me, okay?
Look at her.
Take me home to my husband and my kids.
Alexandra,
No, you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
I have
Okay?
my.
Do you know why we're here?
You're gonna take me home to my kids.
Do you know why we're here?
Because you're gonna take me home.
Because you're
Okay,
a ghostwriter, lady.
before we take you anywhere, do you know why?
She's what?
She's a ghostwriter. Speeding down the wrong way in the oncoming traffic. I mean, there's a term for that in German because of the Autobahn, because people trying to commit suicide like that at 120 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing.
Yep.
She's a threat
Yep.
to everybody on the road.
And what's the first thing she said? You're going to take me home to my husband and my 4 kids.
Why we're here?
No.
Okay.
But you're gonna take me
Can
home.
you just do me a favor? I want you to calm down.
Ugh.
Okay. Can you take a deep breath? I just want you to look around.
Nomi, cue up the
Tell
violin.
me where you're at. Can you do that for me?
Right, for real. Get the violin.
On the world's smallest violin.
Yes.
Play me a song.
US 1 and Donald Ross.
Okay. Can you take a look and do you see the street signs around here?
Yes, I do.
can
Take
you-
me fucking home to my kids.
Alexandra, I need you to calm down. I just want you to talk to me.
You're teaming up on me.
Where
Wait
are
till
you?
you know who my husband fucking knows.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm not
getting
worried
cold.
about that, okay?
I'm getting cold.
Wow.
So she goes from crying to threatening. Wait till you know who my husband knows. Not wait till you hear from my husband. Wait till you know who my husband knows. That
You know
tells
who
you.
I am.
No. It's even worse. It's even worse, guys, because that means her husband is a simp. Because she didn't say, wait till you see who my husband is. My husband will set you straight. She said, wait till you know who my husband knows. Basically jumping over the authority of her husband, going to
Yeah.
another man that he knows. Her husband is a simp. She shouldn't be out at this time. If they have children and she's married, she shouldn't be out at this time drinking anyway. This is what being a simp gets you when you have your wife. Do not simp.
And hold of my husband.
Alexandra, can you
You're
take
not-
a look at the street
you're not
signs right
touching
here, please?
You're not touching me.
Can you do that? Can you see the street signs? Or are you unable to do that? Can you just tell me what they say?
You're asking me if I can't see the street signs. I can see them. They're right fucking there.
So what does it say?
Are you fucking kidding me? Central.
And what?
Donald Ross.
No. What's that one say right there?
Military.
What's that one say right there?
I'm calling my fucking husband. Do
Okay.
not touch me.
Okay.
If you touch me,
Come on, step out. Get out of the car.
you're gonna harass me.
No, relax. Okay, relax. Go to your phone.
I'm not.
Please don't make me.
I have the rights to call my husband.
Yeah,
Stop
from a jail
texting
cell.
out. Stop.
Right.
I want you to call my husband right now, though.
Listen,
You called him about 30 times already.
Stop pulling away. It's not going to get you anywhere to do that. It's only going to make it worse for you.
You're gonna,
Placed under arrest.
you're gonna beat me?
No, we're not beating you.
Everybody here has video cameras on their chest.
Yep.
Everything that has occurred from the start to finish is on body camera.
Can you call my husband right now?
You will call your husband.
Right now.
Nope.
Nope. When we get a chance, we will. We have it.
What?
Now she's back to being nice, but then demanding at the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the crazy thing. Like she just switches back and forth from like Karen to, oh my God, I'm innocent schoolgirl. Look at my ribbons in my hair.
That's got to be my new favorite thing in the whole world. Are you gonna beat me?
Are you gonna Samuel, you better not use that on me every time I yell at you. Are you gonna beat me?
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
That's a
find
good
this
idea.
video. I'm gonna clip this part out so that I can play it when you yell at me.
Oh my God.
That's actually genius. I like that a lot.
Why did I show you guys this? I should have never.
I have things to do first. Okay, let's go.
Not right
Let me
now.
explain this to you. Let me
No.
explain this to you. Okay? You were under arrest.
I didn't do anything.
You were under arrest.
I didn't do anything.
You want to handle this like adults?
God, she sounds like she's crying.
Oh. I can't stand when people do that. It makes me want to slap them mid-cry. Like, as soon as they put their head back like that, I just want to, right?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, look.
I'll
it-
do anything you want me
Go ahead and
to.
put your.
Oh,
Go ahead and
there's the
put
I'll
problem.
do anything you want me
Go ahead and put
to.
your.
Okay, well,
Well, wait, what does that mean? I'll do anything you want me to.
Well-
You really want to know what that means?
Well,
What?
what do you think when a child is in trouble? They're like, shoot, I'm in trouble. I'll do anything to get myself out of trouble.
I don't think
Yes.
that's what she
Yeah,
meant.
I
Amy.
don't know. I don't think
But
so.
when you're
either,
an
because
adult, you can provide some favors.
other types of favors, not just
Yeah.
chores, not
Or
just
like-
chores.
Or
You want
just
me to
like
shine up that rusty sheriff's badge for you?
Guys, when she said that, I'll do anything you want me to. Yes, sir, ma'am, your husband is going to see this. Get it together.
well, we
Yeah.
want you to put your
She was
foot in that
volunteering
shoe. That's
for
what
it.
we
I'll
want you
do
to do.
anything
Yeah, literally.
you want
Okay,
me
then
to.
put your foot in the shoe. That's what we want you to do.
Just don't take me to jail.
Come on.
I'll do anything you want me to.
Listen,
Let's
what
go.
we want
You're
you to
not-
do is do that so that we can get the process moving faster, okay?
Okay, I'll
So
do
listen to
that.
me.
Okay.
Listen to
Don't
me,
take me to jail. I'm so
Oh my.
Alexandra.
Just keep me here. I'll do anything you want me to. Please.
Oh.
I can stop. Anything you want
I
me
need
to
you
do.
to take a
I'll
She's
deep
do-
acting like
I'll
she's
do
5
anything.
years old, and the difference is that she's old enough to know better, and if she doesn't at this age, she shouldn't have been behind the wheel in the fucking first place.
Oh no, guys, look at this. Look at this still. Let's send this to Undead Chronic. I want to
Yeah,
see
please.
what Undead Chronic, because Undead Chronic, what he loves talking about women's necks. Okay. If you guys don't know classic Undead Chronic, if a woman has a poorly shaped or poorly formed or fatty neck, he goes right after. I just want to send him this still shot and say, Chronic, what do you think of this?
I mean, possibly it's distended from all of those favors.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All the excess skin.
Oh, yeah. That's for
And she's not
gargling.
even old. She's not even old. Oh, look. Look, it says Undead Chronic will school this hoe. That's a double chin. It's a triple. That's a triple right there.
I'll
Stop
do,
talking.
I'll do anything.
Stop talking.
Anything you want me to
You're
do.
clearly not doing what I want you to do.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I want you to stop talking.
I'm sorry.
I want you to take a deep breath.
Yes, sir.
I want you to get your breathing under control
Okay.
because you're hyperventilating.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
I'm,
I know you're scared.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know you're scared.
Whatever you
Let me
want.
explain this to you. You are under arrest for driving under the influence, okay?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Your demeanor, your attitude in the car has shown me that you are not willing to cooperate
I want to
and that
cooperate.
it puts us in danger
I want to.
because of your demeanor.
I
Okay?
wanna
So
talk.
we're not, listen to me, I'm explaining where we're at right now.
I apologize.
Okay? So we're not going through with the exercises. Okay? Let me explain this to
I wanna.
you. You are at Hood Road and Central Boulevard.
I wanna go
Okay.
through with the exercises.
I'm sorry.
Anything
We
that I
are
can
past that. We are past that. I'm sorry. You're past that. Let me just explain where we're at,
I
okay?
have 3 kids.
I
Oh,
understand that.
wait.
I understand you have 3
Wait a
kids.
minute, what happened to
Didn't
the
she say
fourth
she
one?
had 4? Yeah, didn't she
Four.
say she had 4?
But the
Now
next
she
thing
has
she's
3.
the next thing she says, like, I'm pregnant. Like,
Oh no, no.
yeah, you need
And
to
the,
go
and
to
the, and
jail.
the husband is a boyfriend who doesn't even know her.
Right. That's just the babysitter for her. No, I mean, when this woman, she's like 3, 4 kids, it's like, so 3.5, 3 and a maybe, 3 and a possible. What is this?
I don't know. Maybe the husband is the mother of her kittens.
Oh gosh. Or maybe she just aborted one kid, just like between now and then she just aborted one kid somehow.
Or maybe she's a
Explain
dog
this to you.
mom.
Oh no.
A DUI is a traffic misdemeanor. Did you hit someone?
No.
Did you cause a fatality?
No.
Okay. We're in the realm of a
But I have
traffic.
3
I
children.
want you to listen to me. You're not listening.
Huh?
We're in the realm of a traffic
Ooh, she hit
misdemeanor.
that Mariah Carey
Okay?
note.
Yeah.
I need you to calm down and just listen, because right now having a
Oh.
Letters
conversation.
Network.
Okay? I got the mean Alexandra coming out again.
I'm not mean. I just have 3 children.
I understand that, and you will see them. You will see them in 8 hours, okay?
Dang.
Go ahead and pause it.
That's what it is.
What do you want to bet? She was going to be making those noises whichever way the officer went on that.
She's trying to like give him a taster of what it would be.
But just
Mariah
imagine.
Carey.
But just imagine, I don't know how old her kids are, but they see this video of their mom, like wow, kind of, yeah, embarrassed. The kids would be embarrassed to see that their mom is that low and pathetic. Like, okay, you're using us, the kids, as your excuse of your behavior. So she was saying right there, like, I'm not mean, I just have 3 kids. Okay, so you having 3 kids makes you mean?
No, and I wonder, like, the kids are going to go to school, and kids are going to make fun of them for their mom being on TV, national TV. Another thing is, if there are really 4 kids, then which one is the one that got deleted? Which one?
Yeah.
They're going to be fighting with each other. Like, she didn't want you. That's the one. You're the one.
Or just told you. What's her first name?
Alexandra.
Alexandra?
I want my babies.
I'll see them here in a few hours, okay?
Where?
You're going to be released on your own recognizance in 8 hours, and you're going to go home, okay? That's what's going to happen. And you're going to have a
No, I
court
want-
date to come back.
You're gonna call my
We
husband
will
right
call your
now.
husband. Okay. You're not in any position to be giving demands.
Yes.
You're in my custody.
I'm not giving
The
demands.
nicer you are to me,
Does
the
her
nicer
husband
I
know
will
he's
be to
married?
you. You start
In
acting
what
up
way?
again.
Physically?
You start acting up again, and I won't be so nice. I
What,
won't be
physically?
courteous. Have I been physical with you?
Because there's cameras, right?
There's cameras everywhere.
What? What?
Did she miss the part where they told her there were cameras?
Right. She's like, you're going to beat me again? We'd never beat you in the first place.
Are you gonna beat me? Like an officer
Come over here.
does? No, I'm not coming anywhere. I want my fucking husband. I want my husband. You're being physically aggressive with
Or
me.
you're resisting. That's why.
Wait, can I ask you guys something? If she keeps asking about getting beat, can you imagine if she actually does that to her husband every time they get into an argument too? She probably does do that. Are you gonna beat me? What? I'm not being obedient. Are you gonna beat me? She
No,
probably
she's
says-
probably like a white woman liberal who reads or is too much into the news, and she sees like, oh, police officer, yeah, they're just brutal like assholes. Yeah, there's some jerk police officers in the world, but she just associates all officers that they're gonna beat anyone that doesn't go their way.
I think she wants it. Maybe a little bit of
Yeah,
BDSM,
yeah.
but she also wants some money too.
Yeah.
Yep. And William is like fake domestic violence allegations. She seems like the type who would, get you just blow on her slightly from yelling at her, and then she's like, "Oh my God, you slapped me."
I want my husband. I'm a nice girl.
Listen to me.
Stop. Are you gonna listen or are you gonna keep crying?
I have 3 kids. I have
Your kids are safe.
Oh my gosh.
They're not.
Samuel, are you
they're
sure you
not-
weren't with this girl?
What the hell, dude?
No.
No, they don't make that much noise. That's
I
what
need to get home to make sure my babies are safe.
They're safe.
They're not safe. You don't know.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Now her husband's with
Listen,
the
relax
kids.
your arm.
She said her husband is at home with the kids. He's asleep. And that's the reason why she keeps calling him. He's not answering. He's knocked out.
No, I could have sworn I heard her say when he said no, your kids are safe, and she said no, they're not. You don't know my husband. It sounded like that's what she said.
Oh, wait. That's important enough to go back. All right, hold on.
I need to get home to make sure my babies are safe.
They're safe.
They're not safe. You don't know.
Stop.
Yeah.
Listen, relax your arm.
Yeah, she did kind of say that. She just like at the end she cut it off, but she was almost about to say, "You don't know my husband."
And you know what? And the bad thing is that there are some officers that would look at her behavior,
Yeah.
and then would probably go and check.
Let me go.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because you can't take the
Can you
risk.
follow me
If you
home?
weren't driving the wrong way,
You're not taking my fucking ring off of my finger.
I can promise you that I don't want your ring to keep. I have to put it. That's
Go
fine.
ahead and pause it.
It's gonna go with you. Don't worry.
If I was that officer who just told her, like, I can promise you I don't want that ring, I would be that bitch that says, I don't want your husband's crusty ass K jeweler's ring.
No, you know what I would have told her? I would have told her straight up, like, I would take your ring, but it wouldn't fit because you have fat fingers. So no.
Yeah.
No. We're so petty as women. We're so petty.
We are.
I know.
Because we judge on
I'm gonna get it
everything.
back.
Okay.
No, you're not taking that off. I'm married.
That's fine. We heard you. You told us that you had a husband.
we're not saying you're not married.
We're not stealing anything. Relax. You're out of control for no reason. All right? You're not stealing anything. Your property. Listen, your property is going with you to the jail. Okay?
Listen, it's fine. Either I take it off or they're gonna cut it off. Which would you prefer?
I just want
Relax your hands. Stop. Relax your hands. Stop talking. Listen, either I take it off right now or they're going to cut it off. Would you prefer it to be cut off or would you like me to take it off for you? Take it off. Okay, relax your hands,
Cut my
please.
finger off.
You're gonna steal it.
I'm not going to steal it. I don't
Stealing
want it.
anything. We all have body worn cameras.
They can order that ring off of Amazon. Why would they want to?
Really? Yeah.
$20.
Babies, can I just say hi goodnight to you?
Well,
My daughter's 7 months.
Wait, 7 months? Is that what she said?
yeah.
Her daughter's 7 months?
Well,
Wait a
Girl.
minute.
out
What happened to
drinking
the
and
other
driving.
two now?
Well, she's just saying she's talking about the youngest, I guess. She's saying that the youngest is 7 months. But it's like, if she's 7 months, shouldn't you still be breastfeeding? Why are you drinking? Why are you contaminating the milk? Like, oh.
Safe with
You
your
don't
husband.
care about that?
We care that your children are safe.
You're right.
Hold my heart rate.
You are. You're fine. Please call.
I want you to stop looking at me.
I
and-
want you to call
No,
Officer
stop looking
fucking
at me.
Brendel right
I
now.
don't care. No, we're not doing that.
You are.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are. You're gonna call fucking Officer Brendel right
No,
now.
no, we're not.
No,
Wow.
not right at all.
I know.
She
The
dropping
demand-
names.
Yeah. You know that's when you're really serious, when the names come out.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like call him right now.
Is he North Palm?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we'll let him know.
Call him.
Do you have anything illegal on your thing?
Call Officer Brandel, the guy I'm sleeping with.
I'm sure he
The
wouldn't be
husband.
approving of your behavior right now.
Okay, I believe you. So that means no, you don't
She's a
have
really
anything
nice
on you. It's
guy.
gonna poke you, stick me,
Well,
anything
she
illegal?
knows another North Palm
Anything that
cop
you've
too
been
that
into
she
the
was
jail is
calling
an
in her
additional
car.
charge. You understand?
A different one.
Okay, I appreciate that. I'm gonna search you, make sure you don't have
Who's
anything on you.
the
Okay?
other North Palm cop that you know that you were calling? Besides Brendel.
Sean,
Sean.
call him right now.
Sean.
You gotta stop barking orders.
I don't know his last name.
I'm not barking orders. Call Sean right now.
Barking at us.
Attorney?
I'm
No,
not
I
barking
need to
orders. Do
report.
what I say right now.
Right. I'm
Right.
not barking at. She couldn't even say it right because she's so drunk. I'm not barking with. Fucking.
Her Boston was coming out.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. He's moving over here. Let's go.
Come on.
It's only gonna make it so much
I
harder for
understand.
you.
Why are
Can
you
just
creating an
come on.
issue?
I want you to
Listen,
call
just
Sean
go- listen,
before I go.
it's a lot
He is
easier
an
if you go
officer
through
and
the
he is
process,
actually
okay?
a fucking officer.
Don't make the process difficult for yourself. You have to go through the process.
You get two sides covered?
Yeah.
She's
We
lucky.
don't want to hurt you. We want you to comply with us. Take a seat in the vehicle.
Whole leg. Legs up.
Why do you care?
We didn't do this to you. You did this to
I
yourself.
didn't do anything.
Okay.
I wonder if it's gonna get better now that she's in the car.
I
Let's see if
doubt
it gets better.
I doubt it. You know, she's lucky though, because they would have put me on my knees and dragged them over there.
I know. So many people, they would have carried us like cats.
They were very patient with her.
They were.
I'll do anything. I'll do anything to go back. Please. I have so much PTSD.
There's some cold ones in the back too.
Is there?
Don't know if they're open, but some Michelobs.
Oh.
Then I asked her why she's on the wrong side of the road. She's like, "Oh, because I pulled over." I'm like, "No, you didn't pull over." And when I rolled up, her head was slumped over the wheel.
Okay.
And then as soon as I walked up, she like woke up. She claimed she wasn't sleeping. She claimed she was on her phone, but I'm pretty sure she was passed out.
Okay.
You guys are harassing me. Sean Mize, call him right now. Call him.
Call
Sean
him.
Mize. He is a police officer. Call him now. He knows me.
At
sure
1
he does,
I'm sure he
a.m.
does. I'm sure he does.
At 1 a.m. Call him. He'll come for me.
Yeah.
If my husband won't, he will.
Yeah.
They'd call him up and he'd be like, "Yeah, I know that bitch. I've arrested her 6 times."
Well, not only that, like I have a huge background in law enforcement with my brother. They deal with this all the time. So once they see like their friends' wives acting like this, those like whatever name she's yelling out, he's gonna that guy's gonna reach out to her husband like, "Bro, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
And the husband's gonna be like, "Yeah, thanks for understanding," because
embarrassment.
he has to deal with that. Like that he's responsible for his wife making that decision. And then when the officer found her like slumped over and like, "Yeah, I wasn't sleeping, I was on my phone."
Yeah.
And he is up there. Call him right now. Sean Mize. He will come.
If
He
you
will
go there,
come.
he will come.
Call him now.
1 a.m. 1 a.m.
And here's another thing,
If
pause
not,
it.
call Officer Thomas Brendel.
What is it, Nomi?
The way she's dropping these names, Mize, Officer Randall, these officers are not going to give 2 craps about her after they see this. She's clearly in the wrong. And then both officers know, both departments, whatever agencies, those officers are not going to risk their careers for one person acting like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Heck no.
And tell him that Alexandra Ryberg is sitting here. He is a really good guy and he knows me. Alexandra Ryberg with 3 kids.
And you know what he's going to tell you to do?
You can
Shut
tell
up
him
and
I'm right
comply.
here.
Right. Miss
You won't
Oink
call him
Oink.
over here at all? You'll never do it? You have his number as a fucking officer in the system.
No,
Oh my
they
gosh.
don't.
No, they don't.
What city do you work for? Please tell me.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, he's in North Palm Beach, and I know that you have his number.
Shaking her head and everything.
Well, I don't live in fucking Palm Beach Gardens. I live in North Palm Beach.
Yeah, north.
Oh, if you guys don't know what she's talking about, if anybody's ever lived in Florida, you guys know that area is rich. These people who live in Palm Beach, North Palm, this is all rich. If she said West Palm, that's the poor area. But North Palm, Palm Beach, these areas are super rich, super wealthy. So if she's saying that, she's trying to make a point for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's trying to use her status. Yeah.
Huh?
She's trying to use her status. Yeah.
I'm rich.
Yeah, she's showing off. Yeah, that's what she's showing off right now. She's like, I'm from this place. Like, okay.
Money can't buy you out of it.
Right.
Officer to me.
I disagree that they were nasty to her.
Yeah.
They were very polite. They were more than generous and more than patient. And
Yeah. Hold on, wait 1 second.
You're not the known cops, are you?
Oh,
Because your name isn't Shane Mize or Thomas Prendle. They're the only ones around here that we respect. Oh, and how about that North Pond cop, you know, the one on the boat? That one? Oh, maybe you should go talk to him and ask him about me. I'm sure he has some words to say.
Yeah, you're a fucking crazy bitch.
I'm sure he has some words to say. So, guys, this is why I say, please do not simp. You do not want a wife like that.
oh, she's definitely gotten down with some of those officers. She was throwing the names out there.
All of them.
Yeah,
All of them.
and they're certainly not coming to her rescue because there'll be investigations.
Well, not only that, like she might be. Some officers are getting a slice of that cake, whatever it is. But what typical women like that do, Larry, you may know about it because a lot of military wives do that. Like, do you know who my husband is? Oh, wow, a petty officer. Cool.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's why women who are in trouble like that, like, my husband knows these two other officers. Okay, these two other officers are like infiltrating officers or detectives. They have no authority. They're not like sergeant or chief of police. So they're just they're regular patrol officers. Like, yeah, they literally can't do anything. And like I said earlier, those officers are not going to risk their career for one dumb girl.
And because she dropped those names, she just put them in it because somebody's gonna ask them, how do you know this woman? Why is she spitting these names out? You know, and some of those guys might even be married.
Mm-hmm. And most officers will say, like, yeah, that's my wife's friend.
Oh, you mean like the men? The men will say that?
Yeah, but the officers that she's naming, yeah, that's my wife's friend. So she's living through she's trying to get security through her friends, her girlfriends, husbands who are officers. We don't know the backstory, but the fact that she's dropping names, like thinking she can get out of trouble when she can't, like that's not how it works.
Mm-hmm. But that's how you said people feel. People feel a little bit of power, or they know a little bit of names about people. They feel like they can just get away with anything. Come on, it was 1 a.m. Nomi, and she's telling them to call him right now. 1 a.m.
Yeah, no. If you're calling me at 1 a.m., well, people have called me at 1 a.m. and some friends have called me blitzed out of their mind, and I will go get them. And I do get like breakfast in the morning because they realize like, yeah, we called you at 1 a.m. because we were so messed up. Like I do get like paid for it, like gas and breakfast. But yeah, but if it's like if I had a friend like her in my life and I see that call coming in, nope, not my pig, not my farm.
You can't call her pig, Nomi.
Yes, I can. That's not my problem.
But tell me she doesn't look like Miss Piggy. Does she or does she not look like
she
Miss
had
Piggy?
that double neck thing. So, yeah.
When she starts crying.
Oh, Kirby.
No. I can't. I hate when people cry like that for the life of me. I just want to slap you mid-cry. Like, I'll wait for you to, like, get a breath in and go into the, and then I'll just shut up. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I have enjoyed your guys' company. You guys know I never do streams with a panel. I'm always by myself. So I have enjoyed you guys. You guys have kept me entertained. You guys have had great views. Is there anything that you all want to say before we take off?
Yeah, go sub to my channel. Samuel the Infamous. Links in the chat a couple of times.
Let's get Samuel out of here. He's promoting himself over here.
Get up out of here.
I would like to, real quick, give a shout out to a couple of people in the chat on the Linus side of the simulcast. Last Call, Troy Pacelli and Netters Network were kind enough to have me on their show yesterday, and I had a wonderful time. It was a very chill, very pleasant interview. Go check them out. They like to promote other YouTubers, and they talk about all kinds of things. So yeah, go give them a check out and all that. They're good people.
They are very good people. Let me see. Somebody said that she doesn't even drink good beer. That the girl who is drunk doesn't even drink good beer. They said it was Michelob Light or something like that.
Oh no, yeah. That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
As for me, yeah, I mean, hey, I really enjoyed this tonight. I see a few people were shocked that I cammed up. It's like it's not the first time I've cammed up.
Will was ninja watching. That's racist. It's African American
Uh,
watching.
Actually,
It's
Will, I knew you were watching. I figured you were. But no, I mean, hey, outstanding stream tonight. Hopefully we get to do this more often. Again, big shout out to Netters Network, Lou Casley, Lou Casley. You guys, I mean, she's got I don't know. Can I plug her finishing school?
definitely that's
Yeah.
Lou.
So, Luke Casley, I just want to make sure because it's your channel. But Luke Casley has teamed up with a friend of hers. She started a finishing school. Guys, if you've never been on Lou's channel, she is a class act. She is a part of the Pride, and I definitely have nothing but respect for her. But you guys, check out her channel. She has great content, teaching Spanish and other things. But yeah, as far as finishing school, if you have a daughter or maybe a wife or somebody that needs a lesson in manners, have send her over to Luke Hazley. So that's it.
Thank you. That is wonderful. Like I said, Lou is a very classy woman, and I don't hang around many women. You guys know many women. I just don't do many women. I don't know, but Nomi, something about her just made me fall for her, and I'm smitten with Nomi. And Lou has been there with me, and Lou is like, she's one of those classy women that I know she'd never embarrass us, never. And there's a few others, Catherine Stewart, who's always in the chat, Queen Lala. There's a few, but there's very few women that I can be around because, first of all, most women don't like me very much, and second of all, I don't like them either. So I'm just happy that I have a few, and the few that I do have, you can trust that these are good girls. These are good women. They're classy. They're, strong and independent, as we say. I'm just joking, but you understand. Nomi, is there anything you want to say before we go?
Let's see. I may or may not be on Screaming Into the Void tomorrow with Samuel and Larry. And then a Game of Thrones stream on Monday with Ryan, and you'll be seeing more content coming out of my channel. On my YouTube channel.
Awesome. What kind of content do you do?
Just lifestyle videos of what I do in a daily life, and I'm probably going to start doing movie reviews as well. So you'll see more stuff coming out of like I said, out of my channel. I'm going to try to make it fun as possible. Nice meeting you too, Will.
I love movie reviews. Thank you, Will. She's amazing. Guys, go sub to her channel. It's Nomi Without You, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so just how you see her spelled right there, Nomi, and just add Without You. You guys can find her. Please support not Lou, Larry and Samuel, please. They'll be on tomorrow, and we will come back tomorrow as well. I'll come back on my channel by myself for politics tomorrow.
Well, we'll be here.
Yeah, you guys will be here, but yeah, you guys understand how it goes, how it typically goes.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
all right, let me see. Wait, I don't want to forget anything because every time I stop, then I forgot something.
Real quick, if you go over to my side of this on my channel, everybody that you see on the panel here, their links are in the description of that of that live stream, so you can find all their links there.
Thank you, guys. All right then. Well, I will let you guys go until tomorrow. You are released only for the night. Tomorrow, I expect all of you back on your chains over here. Okay. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, really. Bye, Nomi.
Bye.
Bye, Larry. Bye, guys. See ya. Bye. Thank you for showing your face today, Larry, as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. We didn't look at a bunch of black squares. Samuel.
Night, everybody.
Good night. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I had a great time. These are my friends. These are the people that I consider, like, when we get together, it's like hanging out to me because I don't have any friends because I'm a loser. But these are my actual friends right here. You guys that hang out with me, you guys, this is my friend. Like, how can I say? This is like hanging out with my friends, being together with you guys. That's why I wanted to show you guys the videos that I have seen over the week. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the political show. And tonight, like I said, it was just about women, wenches, and why they believe men die before women. I think with that, I yield my time. See you tomorrow.